Have you ever thought about the power of social media? Social media has the power to make your business grow. Grow! Yeah! Why don't you let us manage your social media? Because our business is to see your business grow. Visit us at www.bstownmedia.co.za.
Miss Heritage Global goes to South Africa.
Well, the brief history about Miss Heritage is that it was conceived in 2011. In 2012, it saw its light of day. The first pageant that was ever staged in South Africa for Miss Heritage, as Miss Heritage South Africa, was in 2014 in Bloemfontein, and the pageant grew in leaps and bounds from then, and it has seen more of its existence in Gauteng, where we've hosted it twice now. We look for someone who becomes an ambassador for our country, someone who can be the embodiment of South Africa's heritage, not only from a singular point of view, but from a more comprehensive point of view. We advocate for national identity, we advocate for a national history, for self-consciousness, self-awareness, and we look for someone who wouldn't just say, well, I'm talking about South African history from only one perspective. She must look at it at a broader perspective. So we look for that someone who's not going to say, I am black and I'm Xhosa, I am Sotho, or I am Indian, or I'm white, therefore I only represent a fraction of what South Africa is. We look for someone, who embodies everybody else.
After the stance of 1994, I feel women have taken a greater step in leadership, and I think a lot of focus is placed on women in leadership in the business sector, in the politics sector, but I think pageantry roles are also forms of leadership, because you're holding a title, a national title, that can be used to influence the lives of many. So I think the relevance of beauty pageants like the Miss Heritage pageant is very important in today's society, especially with the influence on many young girls to be of a certain size or to be a certain way. So I think that if more pageant queens, if you could call it that, if more pageant queens could focus on the role of leadership, I think it will be a great way to move the nation forward. Furthermore, with the Miss Heritage South Africa being a national title, I feel that this can be used to showcase South Africa to the world. There are many international countries who aren't aware what South Africa is about.
We have footprint in 7 continents of the world. We've got 80 countries under our watch that are affiliated to us. We've grown quite exponentially. We are ranked now, we are in the top 10 amongst all the top ranked pageants in the world. We've just also been given an opportunity for the next 10 years for any of our queen who wins to go address the United Nations in New York from the 21st of March. It's an annual event that is focused on women. In 2016, our winner for 2015 was Zipho Zinhle went to address the United Nations. So it's first of its nature in the history books of the pageant space that a beauty queen goes to address a United Nations Assembly in New York. So it's another indicator that shows that we are growing. People are paying attention. And also, we are the first beauty pageant also to be invited to address the World Women Economic Forum in India. Our queens from different parts of the world were there, about 20 of them, to address the Women Economic Forum. And they're also now affiliates to All Ladies League, which is an organization that looks into women's issues. globally. Women's emancipation, women education, literacy amongst women, and blah 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 blah. So in that sense, we are growing. Now we are going to the 4th of December, 2016 in South Africa. We'll be hosting 80 countries, coming here, vying for the coveted crown.
Heritage to me means being South African. I think it's very restrictive if you place yourself within a box and say, I'm of a particular race, I'm of a particular culture, I'm of a particular religion. I think there's many different attributions we draw from different cultures. For example, there are days where I use slang from other cultures. There are days that I enjoy eating pap and wors, and yes, there are days that I enjoy eating curry manichaus. My advocacy is to empower the next generation about our rich culture and heritage. I feel that that's the only way our heritage can live on, is through the youth. And if the youth know where we come from and they're inspired by where we come from and they're exposed to the beauty of South Africa, that's the only way that South Africa can live on and succeed.